Hey there, good morning. Welcome back to the Member Engagement Advantage. I'm Joy Duling from the Joy of Membership, and I am really glad you are here. If you are returning, it's nice to have you back. I saw a few people registered on the Crowdcast who are brand new to the show, so welcome to your first episode. So when I do these quick live broadcasts every Friday, I really try to focus on topics that are going to help you attract, engage, and retain more members. So the concept that I want to talk to you about this week is something that I call moments of truth. Now, I experienced one of these moments of truth myself earlier this week. You see, I had been engaging in a membership for a while, and I had made the decision that I was going to leave the membership. I felt like I had, gotten value out of the membership, but I really wasn't sure that there would be much more for me in the future. And so I had decided that I was going to let that membership lapse. In fact, I told the membership leader that I was going to be leaving. So after I made that decision, probably 3, 4 days later, I received a handwritten card in the mail. So this card was lovely. It was, from the leader saying how much she had enjoyed being able to, have me as part of the membership, and she wished me well on my endeavors and asked me to keep her informed of, where life took me. It was a really nice note, completely unexpected surprise, and it was lovely. It was a moment of truth. It told me that this organization actually cared about me and my participation. Now, what that membership leader did not know was that after I had told her that I was going to leave, I started having second thoughts. I started thinking about the value that I had received over the period of my participation, and I reconsidered. And I had decided that I was going to stay in, but it was the weekend. I had said I'd let her know on Monday that she could go ahead and invoice me for the continuation. She did not know that. She did not know that when she would have dropped that note in the mail. She thought that I was leaving and she wished me well. So when I received this note in the mail, I thought, wow, I'm really glad that I decided to stay. It was a reinforcement of, the feeling that that organization, cared about the fact that I was there and that I was participating. So, I felt good about the reconsideration about deciding that I was going to go ahead and continue to stay involved. It validated that decision. So, in your membership, you have opportunities throughout the lifespan of a member's participation with you to create similar moments of truth. Now, this particular moment that I experienced was kind of on the back end of the membership. This is clearly how this organization offboards members when they decide that they're not going to renew. But you can sprinkle in these moments of truth anywhere in the journey. So the idea is that you want to create something that is unexpected and delightful. So some of the ways that I personally have created moments of surprise and delight in the way I serve clients is by for people who are just getting to know me, I have a video guide on my website that is customized so that when someone answers a question in a certain way, it will show them kind of the next video. And then when they answer that question in a certain way, it will show them the next video. And it's kind of like a choose your own adventure kind of thing. Well, I find that customers are surprised by that because it is as if I am personally there guiding them through the site. And it's not something that you see on a lot of websites. So that's one particular example. I also use personalized videos. So if someone signs up for one of my programs or they're coming into a community that I'm managing, I will create a quick maybe 1.5 minute video that is personalized just for them. Hey, Joe, glad to see you. You joined the community. Great to have you here. Here are a couple of things that you might want to do first, those sorts of things. And it is a video that is specifically made for Joe. I use his name in it so that he knows I made this specifically for him. I also use that personalized video approach often to confirm appointments. So the day before I'm supposed to have an appointment with someone, I often will record a quick little video, shoot it out to them and say, hey, Mary, I see we're set up for a 1:00 call tomorrow. I'm really excited to connect with you. Can't wait to hear what you're doing in your membership. Or I may randomly choose subscribers out of my audience and shoot them a quick video that says, hey, I'm really glad to have you as a subscriber. Can you tell me a little bit about, what brought you in? What issues are you currently experiencing? Those sorts of things. So, those examples all use, technology, but the element of surprise and delight doesn't have to be technical. For example, you can make it a standard practice in serving members to identify similarities amongst members. I mean, who do you have within your membership who, they should know each other? Can you make introductions informally, this person to this other person to help them build relationships? This is especially important when people are brand new to a community and they're coming in and they don't know anybody else yet. You taking the lead on knowing who is in your membership and who might be a good resource for them can be extremely valuable to them. And there aren't that many organizations that do that sort of extra touch. Another thing that requires absolutely no technology to do is if you know what particular issues your audience members are struggling with, or hobbies or a personal interest of a particular member, you can make a point to forward an article or a resource that you run across that isn't even necessarily something that your organization offers, but it's just something that says, hey, I saw this and I thought of you and thought you might find it interesting. Just that extra little thinking about a member and responding to them in a way that is very personal can be surprising and delightful. So when I'm working on member experience design with clients, we look specifically at the moments of truth that are being delivered to members in all 8 stages, from discovery to contemplation to activation and so forth. And we make sure that there are little ways that the organization is delivering on their promise of value. If they say they care about members, how are they showing it in each of these stages? If they say they're all about providing exceptional resources or helping, businesses in a certain industry succeed, how are they showing that in ways that members might not expect throughout the member journey? So this week, I'd love for you to think about how your organization is currently doing that. Now, one of the things that I mentioned that I do with my clients involves personalized video. And if you listen to last week's episode, you will recall that I had mentioned we were going to have a guest speaker this week. I was going to be interviewing Ali Bridges from Bonjoro, and obviously we have no guest speaker today. Well, that is because Ali's wife and Ali are proud parents of their second child. So when we originally scheduled the interview, I did not realize that he was just going to be getting back from paternity leave. And so we have rescheduled his interview to later this month. So he will be here on the 26th, and he will share how you can use personalized videos in ways that help you build relationships and deliver that surprise and delight to members like I know you want to do. So definitely tune back in a couple of weeks. We'll have Ali here, and he can share some ways that you can integrate video into your moments of truth. So that is my message for you this week. I hope you find some little nugget of helpfulness in there, and I would love to hear back from you. What you do to try to delight and surprise your members. Take care. Have a great weekend, and I will see you back here, same time, same place next Friday.